Do you know what is this? Well, this is Hadrian's Wall, a remarkable historical monument nestled in the United Kingdom. Do you have any idea which civilization this wall belonged to? Well, this iconic structure once served as a formidable defensive fortification in the heart of the Roman province of Britannia. Its construction began in the year 122 AD and was finished around 128 AD in the reign of the Emperor Hadrian. Can you imagine what was all that contained this wall? It was complemented by military castles, with 2 turrets between each one, and a fort every 5 Roman miles or so. From north to south, the wall comprised a moat, a rampart, a military road, and another moat with adjacent moats. It is believed that the castle had static garrisons, while the forts housed troops of infantry and cavalry. In addition to the defensive military function of the wall, its gates could have been custom posts. And can you imagine any reason for the construction of this wall? Well, this fact is a little bit complicated, because it was probably planned before Hadrian's visit to Britain in 122, and according to restored sandstone fragments found at Harrow dating to 118 or 119, Hadrian's wish was to keep the empire intact that had been imposed on him by divine instruction. Although, in reality, the reasons for the construction of the wall vary, and there is no record of an exact explanation. Hey, it's time to recall! So, let's see some questions about the facts that we have already seen. So, question number 1. Do you remember how long it took to build Hadrian's Wall? A. 6 years, from 123 AD to 129 AD. B. 5 years, from 122 AD to 128 AD. C. 5 years, from 122 BC to 128 BC. And the answer was B. 5 years, from 122 AD to 128 AD. Let's go with question number 2. Is it true or false? So, let's see some things that the wall contains, and let's see if it is true or false. The wall contained military castles, a fort every 4 Roman miles, and its gates was used as custom posts. And question number 3. What was the primary purpose of Hadrian's Wall during its construction? Remember that Hadrian's Wall's wish was to keep the empire intact, but there is no record of an exact explanation. To finish, let's take a look to the dimensions and route of this marvelous wall. First, the length of the wall was 80 Roman miles, or 73 modern miles, around 117 kilometers. It's stretching all the way from Wallsend on the east bank of the River Tyne to Bowness on Solway in the western reaches of modern-day northern England. And not long after construction began on the wall, its width was reduced from the originally planned 10 feet, around 3 meters, to about 8 feet, around 2.4 meters, or even less depending on the terrain. Also, some sections were constructed of turf and timber in the first instance, and this might take decades to be modified and replaced by stone. So, technically, it wasn't built in just 5 years, but it is still impressive on its own. Now, with all this data seen, don't you think this wall is impressive? Tell me, how do you think you could compare it with other more famous Great Walls like the Great Wall of China? Investigate and tell me. Thank you so much and bye bye.